Jorin's bumhole. It's me, Bimblim Bloodaxe of the Lonely Mountain. Join me here in my Lord of the Rings online playthrough as I help the Free Peoples banish the shadows of Angmar from Eriador. Cool. Right, into the old forest. And already we can place a jar. So I think we got these from the Bounder. We had smelly jars that keep evil away. We've got a savoury mushroom. Woo! Yeah. If you sort of head up this way, you can get back to the East Road. Which is always fun. But it's easier to do it from the other direction. From the East Road. Oh. You made the wrong decision, chum. So yeah, you've got to watch out when you place these jars, because occasionally someone will appear and attack. The old forest. Here we go. But we need to kill wolves anyway, so that's cool. Let's have a look on the deed. So we've got to find a few places. We've already found the bonfire glade, but there's Goldberry Spring, Tom's house, the Weaver's Den, and Bald Hill. We will find those as we go along, just like we'll find savoury mushrooms. Mushrooms. Let's place a jar. Look out, see if we get attacked. Do not. Right, all the jars are in. Barrow iron deposit. Let's have it. On the savoury mushroom over there. Yes, I'll show you how to navigate the old forest. I think I can remember. It's been about 7 years, but I think I can remember how to do it. There is one place in the old forest that is extremely tricky, and the game itself will actually spin you around. So you've just got to be aware of that. We've got to kill some bears, I believe. So as you come through, obviously a bloody mist falls down so you can't see, but if we were to go, you can just see it down there. I think that's the way out of the old forest back to Buckleberry and Newbury. But if we just go straight up here, I'm going to use delete and new just to save time. If you just go straight east following the path, it will take you to a place called Bald Hill, and that's where we're going to go first. Kill wolves and bats on the way. We have picked up quests to kill these, so we may as well. Kill these over here. There's quite a few bats this way. Use the old sonic attack. Sonic attack upon your district. Follow these rules. As you can see, there's plenty of gloomwing bats knocking around. Ooh, and a cocoon. A savoury mushroom. Is that a bear? It's a bear. because we're going north here, sort of heading out. We'll end up at the East Road eventually. So we are going to go back. I just want to kill this bear. Start going back because we want to get to Bald Hill. Right, so we've nearly defeated all the bats. We'll probably come across another one. So we're just going to go back down here. There's the path again. There's our 12th Gloomwing that we'll get in a minute. There's a savoury mushroom there that I've missed as well. Right, that's all our bats done. Savoury mushroom. Right, we just need 2 more of those. And if I recall correctly, there are a couple near Bald Hill. In fact, there's one. I love the music in the old forest. It's very atmospheric, isn't it? You! Haha! You got the hammer. Another one over there. Done, and we've got our final savoury mushroom, I believe. We do. Hurrah! Now, obviously, this is the hill. And in The Lord of the Rings, you'll recall that the hobbits did spend a bit of time on top of a hill in the forest, enjoying the view. Just before, it was when they started getting lost. And here's Doderick.
Just a moment.
Uncle Sadorok. But, blimey, I don't even know my own uncle's name. Uncle Saradoc is waiting for me. That bodes ill. I wish Rollo would hurry along. I cannot leave until he returns. We were chasing a brigand through here. We saw him sneaking about the gate and thought we'd best do the bounder's job for him. I confess that I lost my nerve as we crested this hill, and I saw the full scope of the forest. Rollo is a different sort though, always comfortable to wander through these winding trails. There is an abandoned cottage along the Withywindle southeast of here. He made mention of heading that way, but that seems like hours ago. Perhaps you could find him there and tell him to hurry on back. Do that. Here is the maple tree that we get the maple syrup from to put in the bucket. So, we've got that. Silver, we like it. Silver. Give us the silver. Yes, we are going to kill bear cubs. I'm sorry. But it has to be done. Rest assured, they are evil. Okay. Right, so I think that's it. So, come up to Bald Hill. We'll get to speak to Doderick and get the maple syrup. And there are savoury mushrooms here if you haven't collected them already. I'll get on my horse because probably won't be too much to kill. We'll get back to the bonfire glade. So yeah, all you do is follow this trail back. Ooh, Marrowwine deposit. I think we still need some wolves. We might well. Yes, we do. Don't need another 6 of those. Right. You go down here. Here's the bonfire glade. We need to kill these old oat roots. So there's one. get back to the bonfire glade. This is the bonfire glade. There's plenty of resources in here. There's a cocoon over there, but we've got no reason to go that way, really. So if you come into the bonfire glade and then go south, take the southern path, there will be wolves here and bears, so just keep an eye out for those. And strawberries, if you want to pick up strawberries. And obviously, like, there's bats all over the shop. There is a bear. Still need those. Oh, kill him. Another one here. I think there's an actual bear den down here, so this is the best place to kill the bears. Yeah, I've only got a few more to go. Yes, this is like a bear den, if I recall correctly. Just got one more to kill. Woo! Right, so as you can see, there are tons of them here. There's a corpse down there. That might be good loot. Poor unfortunate. Never mind. And another one. See? These bears. Homicidal. Like us. So we'll have that. Yeah, so here are these bear dens under here. Yep, so we can go off in that direction, but what we're going to do is we are actually going to go back the way we came. So back up the trail, back to the bonfire glade. And then we'll go down that southern path that we passed. Because I believe the next southern path, so essentially when you come in from, here's the bonfire glade. When you come in from Bucklebury way, which is back down there where we're facing. So, ooh, we're doing very well. This is early in the morning, this real time, so that's why there's all these good resources knocking about. So you head east and you go into the bonfire, come to the bonfire glade, and then you continue going east, heading up towards Bald Hill. The first right turn, which is down there, that takes you towards where the bear den is. The second one, that's going south. Just got to kill these tree roots. Which is up here. This takes you to the wood pile. Remember, he wanted you to check on his timber, and that's what this second pathway that's going south. Oh, there's a broken tree root there. So check on the wood pile. And we've collected the lumber. So that's cool. I'll just keep off my horse because I'm going to run into bears and wolves. So this one we're going to follow roughly south. Excuse me. And kill things. Okay. We want to get to the Withy Windle, which is the centre of the whole wood pretty much. Oh, I didn't have to. He was greyed out, we didn't have to kill him. But, never mind. They're evil. Right, what we're looking for here is that, which is Old Muddyfoot's Hill. So that's another site of the old forest. So that's gone onto the deed. And here we are, we've got a few wolves that we need. There we go. So we're up to 8. This will be 9. You'll be 9, Sonny Jim. Right, and what you look for here at Old Muddyfoot's Hill, head east from Old Muddyfoot's Hill, and you'll start going down into a valley, and you'll meet Gilliman Brandybuck, who's a bit of a nutter who hangs around down here.
Is there something I can do for you?
I haven't seen another hobbit this deep in the woods in a good many years, though I did hear some noises from the tree line to the east. You might want to check in that direction. Right, okay. So we've had a chat with him, and this is the Withy Windle. See? We're in water, look! We're swimming! Oh, we would be if we were bingo. So what we're going to do here, now we're at the Withy Windle, this is a very important part of the old forest, because you can use it as a trail. The Withy Windle runs north to south pretty much. If you ever get lost in here, and you run into the Withy Windle, if you follow it north, it will eventually take you to Tom Bombadil's house. So there's a tip for you. If you ever get lost in here, then just bear that in mind. You can follow the Withy Windle north. Just follow it right the way up and you'll get to Tom Bombadil's house. Here's Rollo, and here's that abandoned cottage. Ooh, what have you done, Rollo? Got a sword out. There's a dead bloke.
Dear me, what do you want?
He tried to kill me. I'll gut you like a fish, and then your girl, he said, or I'll make certain you never see your lovely again. I didn't mean for this to happen, but he threatened Celandine. I couldn't let him hurt her, could I? All I wanted was to get the notes I wrote for Celandine from him. You can't treat people like that. Good honest hobbits. We are. Didn't want to hurt nobody. I'm going to stay here and give him an honest burial at least. Could you tell Doderick that I'm alright? But please, don't tell him about any of this, will you? Could you take these two? Show them to Doderick. He'll understand. This doesn't feel the way I thought it would. So, blimey, a bit of pathos. So yeah, that's what's happened to Rollo and Doderick. Should have left it to the bounders like me, kid. This is what happens. Alright, so what have we got to do? We've got to defeat some wolves, and we've got to find Marigold. Now Marigold, we'll go back to this old gimmer back here. And it's good he's here actually, because he's a good signpost for how you get back to Old Muddyfoot's Hill. So, Gilliman. Alright, what we've got to do is we've got to find Marigold. Now, Marigold, if we just go straight across the river. I hope I'm remembering this right, but I think I am. Just go straight across the river, swim across, and she's somewhere on this bank. Oh, there she is. Bloody bingo's here. Right, we'll take this barrow iron deposit first. Here you go, we'll have a chat with Bingo.
This spooky forest makes me nervous.
We found Marigold, Bimblin. I've only recently become an adventurer of sorts, and I must say my old habits and customs are difficult to shake, for this spooky forest makes me uncomfortable. But Marigold is just a young hobbit, and she has been coming in here and dealing with its dangers on a regular basis. Her gifts of mushrooms and treats must have bought the silence of her siblings, for Priska would never allow this behaviour. Right, let's talk to Marigold.
Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too?
You know that I never really believed there was a boffin, Bimblin. All of my brothers and sisters are so dull, happy to stay at home as far from excitement as possible. Esmeralda might go dancing in the Toad Marsh, but when I suggested we walk to the Midgewater Marshes on the other side of Bree and dance there, she refused. She threatened to tell our mother, so I did not push it. But isn't that dull? Marigold brandishes her sword and shield. I made this sword from a branch and rescued this shield from a wolf's den when the wolves were gone. I didn't think any other boffin would do these things, but it now seems that Cousin Bingo is an adventurer too. You do not know how happy I am to hear it. Anyway, you found me just in time. I met a curious creature in the woods, and he offered to show me his home. You can come along too if you like. I didn't catch his name, but he wore yellow boots and said his house was to the northeast of here. Right, so when we find Tom Bombadil's house, then we will end up seeing Marigold and Bingo again. You know how it works now with these Bingo quests. Right, so we've done that. Marigold will meet her again when we get to Tom's. Right, we need to talk to Doderick again, let him know about Rollo. Mr. Haybank. We don't really need that one, because we're going to do it later, when we do Adzo's quests. So all we need to do is defeat some wolves. So this is our first jaunt into the old forest. We will be sent back in. We'll kill 3 more wolves, and then we're ready to turn in all the quests that we can. And then it just means we can concentrate with staying in here. There we go, there's one. There's quite a few here near Old Muddyfoot's Hill. I hate these rooms. For pain. Alright, so we're going to head for Muddyfoot's Hill. Should be coming up. Oh no, we've got up here. We've got straight to where the bloody thing is. I must have done a shortcut without realising it. See, it's very easy to get lost in here. We're on the trail now, and there we go. He's our final wolf. Yeah, so Muddyfoot's Hill. There it is. Just see it there through the trees. That's where we could have come up. Where I thought we were coming up. Whereas it was, we just used that little shortcut. Well, I'm not planning to kill anything else. We'll go this way, past the old lumber pile, and back towards the main trail. We want to hit that because we are again going to go east. Because we've got to see Doderick and put his mind at rest about Rollo. So it's just this way where we went before. Follow the trail, and even though it's misty and everything, it will take you straight up the hill. Rightio, up we go. There's his little quest ring.
Just a moment.
So glad to know that Rollo is alright, that's such a relief. What's this? Maggot's notes to Celandine, and there's some references here that make it seem... Oh, no wonder he wanted to recover these from that man. Here, take them on to Celandine. She should see what Rollo thinks of her. Hopefully it's nice. Very Celandine. She's a bit of a fox, isn't she? She's got one of Bingo Boffin's cousins after her. Rollo Maggot. Blimey. She's got it going on for the boys. Okay, right, we'll make our way out. Dead easy to get out from here. You just follow the trail. Follow the trail west. Now, we've only seen a tiny bit of the old forest. There's a lot more than that. What's happening here? Do not go laggy on me. Let's see if I can do it backwards. No, it's not letting me go backwards either. This is not part of the game. I should be able to get through here. Yeah, it was just being laggy. Which is annoying. I'm not going to go up for those ash branches, just in case it gets laggy again. But I will take the barrow iron deposits. Goes to here. Yes, so we're going to head out. I'll pick these ones up. Getting up to the high hay now. And we can get back out into Bucklebury and Newbury. Woo! Through we go the gate. Right, we're turning a few of these now. Tolly.
Just a moment.
My thanks, friends, for all your... What's this? This sap. It's already gone bad. And me seasoned wood. It's rotted. And these mushrooms. They're poisonous. Friend, you can't be blamed. What's all this? It's useless to me.
Might I speak with you a moment?
All the things you've gathered for me are useless, rotten and ruined. Something queer is going on. What with the animals all upset and the forest seeming, well, more awake than usual. There's a wise old hobbit, a forester, who oft camps away as in the old forests. Look for him beyond old Muddyfoot's Hill, which you can find southeast of the Bonfire Glade. Maybe Gilly knows what's going on. I'd appreciate it if you talk to him. Gilliman Brandybuck, that's his name. I'm worried. We had to burn part of the forest when it got too uppity years back. But this is far worse than it was before. If the Bounders have got to start another fire, they might destroy the old forest. And then where would we be? So we know where Gilliman is already. We'll go and see him. We've got to go back in the old forest anyway. So it's okay.
What do you need?
I look forward to not hearing the owls in the night. Thank you, Bimbley. These are quite quick. Well
How
done.
rude.
Here's your fee. See, easy money.
Just a
Easy
moment.
experience. Looks like you've been busy in those woods. Well, a promise is a promise, and you have earned this well. Woo! Right. So, ooh, somebody else wants something else doing. Hey, Odric.
Might I have a word with you?
Giant spiders are a menace to everyone, but they have until recently only been a few in the forest. But now their webs can be found in many places, and we are worried that they may soon spread to endanger everyone. There's a tunnel through the high hay, east of here. So he wants us to kill 24 of those. That'll be quite easy. We are going to get to a situation whereby there are loads of them. So that's nothing to worry about. We're just going to go back to the bounder, who's at the gates of Buckland. The reason we're doing this is he does send us back into the old forest again. So it's not something you can sort of leave until such a time as we're going to exit Buckland. It's unfortunately a back and forth job. And we've got to speak to Celandine as well. The hottest hobbit in the Shire.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, these are notes on the old forest from Rollo Maggot. Oh my, the boy is sweet on me, it seems. He's such a wonderful lad. I'd never noticed this before. Thank you, Bimblin. I will be certain to put these to good use. Oh, it looks like Rollo's in with a chance. Right, let's chat to Hob.
Hello.
Wolves attacked you on the way to the bonfire glade. I'd wager there was panicked as the other animals we've seen. At any rate, can't say it'll be pleasant venturing into the forest for the time being, but better safe than sorry.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Something strange is at work here, no doubt about it. It won't be easy for us bounders to get to the bottom of this. Our numbers are stretched thin enough as it is. If you're able to investigate, we'd welcome the help. Before you go, talk to Marigold Boffin. I'd wager she's just outside of Newbury by the river's shore. She seems to know the forest more than most folk around here. So, Marigold is obviously getting around. Oh, and Willie Mac, he's got a quest for us now.
I'm sorry. My thoughts
You
were
found him.
elsewhere.
He's coming back soon and I can finish all I set out to do. For that you deserve something. May not be much, I fear, but here, please take it. If it is of use to you. You have no idea how much you've helped me. So we'll take fried mushrooms. Why not? Okay. Got to go to the Buckleberry Ferry to chat to Marigold, who gets all over the shop. There she is. Yeah, I just see you in the old forest.
So, the Bounders need our help? Well, I reckon I know where to start our search.
I saw the strangest creatures mucking about in the forest. They were very tall, tree-like almost, but not quite. Tough and fierce looking too. All the animals stayed away from them. Whatever those tree creatures are up to, it can't be good. I'll show you where I saw them. Let me know when you're ready. Right, we'll do this little instance. And,
At least we won't be spending another second stuck in Buckland.
we'll do this
The
little
denizens
instance,
of the old
and then we'll
forest
call it a day.
stir restlessly, unnerved by lately appearing strange creatures. Aware of the danger this poses to Buckland, Marigold Boffin has brought you to the forest to further investigate.
It's nice
Don't
of her.
worry, I know the old forest like the back of me hand.
So there you go. It's that. She's like read that out for me. Thank you very much. Nice to have another narrator, isn't it? All right, come on, Marigold. Did you get a proper sword rather than that branch? Hold on. You all right? Gotcha. Something amiss. Oh, some more. An adventurous spirit! Look at it. Whoa. Alright, calm down. Slow down. Spirit. Over there. Look at this clown. I think we're gonna need a bit of
See the tree
buffage.
creatures over there. The ought to listen to their conversation. It might help us figure out what is going on.
Many shades have been drawn to the sword.
Excellent. The Gaunt Lord will be satisfied. Once he gets what he wants, this forest will be ours.
No, it won't.
Do not disappoint me.
Alright, at least we won't have to fight him. Gulmuk damp
Come on,
mold.
this is our chance.
I can't wait till we kill him. Gulmuk
You
damp
won't
mold.
ruin this forest, not while we're here.
Ah!
Well, this day keeps getting stranger and stranger.
If ghosts are being drawn to the forest because of a sword, we need to find it. The Bounders are already worried about the forest animals. We don't need to add Barrowdown's ghost to that list. At the very least, I know someone who might be able to help us. I'll take you straight to him.
Let's leave before another ghost shows up.
We might end up at Tom Bombadil's now. Yes, we will end up at Tom Bombadil's. So that saved us a bit of a step. So, and it's a good place to stop, isn't it? This is the house of Tom Bombadil. And there's Marigold. We will speak to her, because remember, we've still got that quest from before, when first time we met her. It says to meet her here.
Have you ever seen such a cozy little cottage?
It is the home of my new friend Tom and his wife Goldbrae. They are most mysterious, and I want to learn more about them if I can. Where did they come from? Why do they live in the Old Forest? Here he is. Woo! You have a dance, Tom. Why do they live in the Old Forest? I have so many questions, but whenever I ask them, they only smile and have no direct answers for me. Still, I'm so very pleased to have met them. What does Cousin Bingo think of my new friends, I wonder? We'll find out, but... Excuse me. Finally getting over this cold, but the last vestiges of a cough. Keep there. So Tom, he's going to do a bit of capering around, as he does around here. We'll start next episode chatting to Bingo, and then we've got to talk to Tom. We've got to talk to Tom anyway because of the quest that Strider gave us, and that sent us here. We've got to talk to Gilliman, but he's dead easy to find because, if you recall, I told you about the Withywindle. There's the Withywindle. It's coming down here. All we have to do is go and follow it all the way round. Follow it all the way round. It'll take us to Gilliman. Okay, but we'll do that next episode. Let's back up, because we want a nice little photo in front of the house of Tom Bombadil, don't we? Oh, in fact, let's try and get it all in. Try and get it all in. The house of Tom Bombadil. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me next time as we continue our adventures in the Old Forest. Until then, this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo. You think of that, Tom?